Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today in this session we are going to start the new chapter of polynomials. So let's get started without wasting any time. So first of all, let's understand what a polynomial is. But before understanding the polynomials, we need to understand what actually an algebraic expression is. And before understanding the algebraic expression, let's understand what do you mean by expression. देखते हैं भाई एक्सप्रेशन क्या होता है. If I tell you what is expression, expression मतलब सिंपल भाषा में होता है भाव. भाव मतलब भाव खाना नहीं, भाव मतलब जो हम बोलना चाहते हैं. ठीक है. These are क्या बोलते हैं उसको, our थॉट्स. जो हमारी थॉट्स होते हैं इंग्लिश की भाषा में अगर हम बोले तो वही होते हैं एक्सप्रेशंस. है ना. तो एक्सप्रेस करने के काफी सारे तरीके हैं. हम बोलकर भी एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं, बॉडी लैंग्वेज के थ्रू भी एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं, और लिखने के थ्रू भी, राइटिंग रिटन एक्सप्रेशन. ठीक है. तो आई एम राइटिंग डाउन एन स्टेटमेंट हियर. आई एम टेकिंग टू स्टूडेंट्स लाइक let's take two these names, Rahul and Shrikant. These are the two students. They are the two friends. Okay, these are the two friends, and I say Rahul is 5 years older than Shrikant. राहुल श्रीकांत से 5 साल बड़ा है. Now, this is the statement, or this is an expression written in English language. What if I want to write down in mathematical language? Mathematical language? Yes, we can write down this statement in mathematical language. How? Look at it. See, in the lower grades, like from the 6th grade, you are continuously studying about algebraic expressions. So yes, we are going to use algebraic expression to write down this statement in mathematical language. It's so simple. We'll be using variables and constant here. See, I do not know the age of Shrikant, and I do not know the age of Rahul. I do not know their exact age. So their age may vary. Vary matlab change होना. Okay, so their age can vary. This is the vary. एक होता है VERY और एक ये होता है vary. इसका मतलब होता है change होना. ठीक है. So their ages can be vary. So I am not sure about their ages. So in mathematics, the things for which we are not sure, we assign a variable. Let's assume Shrikant age is X years. मैंने कहा कि श्रीकांत की एज है X years. श्रीकांत की जो फिलहाल एज है वो है X years. अब श्रीकांत 50 साल का हो, 20 साल का हो, 30 का हो, कुछ भी हो, बट नेगेटिव नहीं होगा. क्यों नहीं होगा? क्योंकि एज नेगेटिव नहीं होती. ठीक है. ये कॉमन सेंस भी हमें यूज करनी है. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस स्टेटमेंट, मैंने कहा कि अगर श्रीकांत एक्स एज का है तो राहुल की एज क्या होनी चाहिए. दिस इज व्हाट वी वांट टू राइट डाउन. अभी मैंने कहा कि राहुल 5 साल बड़ा है श्रीकांत से. अगर श्रीकांत 20 साल का है तो राहुल 25 साल का हो जाएगा. अगर श्रीकांत 50 का है तो राहुल 55 साल का हो जाएगा. अगर श्रीकांत 100 का है तो राहुल 105 साल का हो जाएगा. हम क्या कर रहे हैं? श्रीकांत की एज में 5 ही तो ऐड कर रहे हैं. तो इसी तरीके से श्रीकांत की एज मैंने एक्स मानी है, तो राहुल की एज क्या हो जाएगी? राहुल की एज क्या हो जाएगी? जो श्रीकांत की एज है उसमें 5 ऐड करो. x plus 5 years. X plus 5 years will be the age of Rahul. So here we got this. This is what we call an algebraic expression. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Algebraic expression. So what is an algebraic expression then? An algebraic expression is a statement that contains a variable and constant. है ना. एक statement ही तो है जो कुछ वेरिएबल और कांस्टेंट से मिलकर के बना है. एंड व्हाट आर वेरिएबल्स? अभी मैंने बताया, वेरिएबल्स वो जिनकी वैल्यूज फिक्स नहीं होती, दे में वेरी. अब ये x कुछ भी वैल्यू ले सकता है. जो भी हम इसमें रियल वैल्यू रखना चाहे वो रख सकते हैं. नाउ द चैप्टर नेम इज polynomials, but why we are learning about algebraic expression? There is a catch. See, algebraic expressions are of two types. Algebraic expressions are of two types. The first one is what we call polynomial. Second one is called non-polynomial. Now, in this chapter, we'll be focusing only on polynomials. We'll be learning about What makes an algebraic expression a polynomial? We'll be learning about the zeros of a polynomial, and we'll be learning about the classification of polynomials based on the degree and based on the number of terms. And we'll be doing some interesting question as per the board exam. So now let's understand what makes an algebraic expression a polynomial. एक algebraic expression को polynomial क्या बनाता है? There are some conditions under which a algebraic expression becomes a polynomial. Wait a second. Okay, so polynomial. Let me just tell you about the three conditions. Eventually, there are three conditions. Let me write down first. Three conditions are there. The first one, first of all, no limit on the number of variables. No limit on the number of variables. Let me write down them first, and then I'll be explaining each and every one of them. Second condition is coefficient can take any real value. Coefficient can take any real value. The third and the most important condition is that the exponent of the variable in each term must be a whole number. ये सबसे important condition है. Must be a whole number. हर एक वेरिएबल का एक्सपोनेंट किसी भी टर्म में, हर एक टर्म में वेरिएबल का एक्सपोनेंट हमेशा एक होल नंबर होना चाहिए. अगर वो एक्सपोनेंट होल नंबर नहीं है, सो हमारा अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन पॉलिनोमियल नहीं होगा. ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट कंडीशन है, हमें यही चेक करना है. ओके, नाउ लेट मी राइट डाउन एन अलजेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशन and we'll see whether it is an polynomial or not, a polynomial or not. X cubed plus 5x squared plus root 7x plus 6. I have written an algebraic expression. We need to check whether it's an algebraic expression or not. Or let me make it more interesting. Instead of x, I'm just taking another variables here, y and z. Okay, so let's see whether this is algebraic expression a polynomial or not. So let's check the first condition. The first condition says that there is no limit on the number of variables. यानी variable कितने भी हो सकते हैं एक algebraic expression के अंदर. Here you can see x is a variable, y is a variable, z is a variable. So there are three variables involved here. There are three variables which are involved here. So no limit on the number of variables. कितने भी आप ले सकते हैं. ठीक है? It doesn't matter at all. Then first condition तो हमारी होगी check. Second is what? Coefficient can take any real value. What is coefficient? Coefficient क्या होता है? Coefficient is the number which is in the multiplication with the variable. Variable के साथ जो number multiplication में है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Coefficient बोलते हैं. जैसे यहाँ पर 5y square में अगर आप देखो तो 5 multiplication में है y square के साथ. So that's why 5 is the coefficient. Here root 7 is in multiplication with z, so root 7 is the coefficient of z. Here 1 is in multiplication with x cube, so 1 is the coefficient of x cube. So I told you coefficient में आप कुछ भी real value रख सकते हो, so it doesn't matter at all. So second condition भी satisfy होगी. The last and the most important condition is that the exponent of each variable must be a whole number. If I just look at here, if we just look at here, in the first term, what is the exponent? 3. 3 is a whole number. Because we all know whole numbers start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are whole numbers. Then in the second term, again, we need to check only for the variable. Here again in the variable, the exponent is 2. 2 is a whole number. In the third term, if you see, the variable has exponent as 1. And 1 is also a whole number. Okay, now you can see, you can say it's in the last term, we have a constant here, 6. And we do not see any variable with this constant 6. Well, actually, there is a variable with the power or with the exponent 0. How? Look at it. This 6. 6 can be written as 6 into 1. Now, I can replace this 1 as x to the raised power 0 because we all know about the law of exponent a to the raised power 0 is 1. So that's why I am just taking it in reverse order. I'm just replacing this 1 by x to the raised power 0. So again, I can write down this 6 x to the raised power 0, or you can take any variable. x की जगह आप y ले लो, z ले लो, a ले लो, b ले, जो आपकी इच्छा. ठीक है. Again, if you check, you will see here again the power or the exponent of the variable is again a whole number. So in each term, the exponent of the variable is a whole number. So therefore, I can say it is a polynomial. ये algebraic expression एक polynomial है. I believe it is clear for all of you. Now let's do another question based on it. Root 3x square plus 5x to the raised power 3 upon 2 plus 5. And let me write down another example, x plus 1 upon x plus 2. So if you look at here for the first one, you will see again there is no limit on the number of variable. We just need to check the exponent of each and every variable in each term. So in the first term, you will see the exponent is 2. It's a whole number. But in the second term, the exponent is 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 is not a whole number. If it is not a whole number, then obviously it is not a polynomial, not polynomial. Okay, non-polynomial. As simple as that. किसी भी टर्म में पावर अगर नेगेटिव है या फिर मतलब होल नंबर नहीं है तो it's a non-polynomial. Now the second one, see, we need to simplify this. We need to simplify this. 1 upon x can be written as, if I just take the reciprocal, the exponents will turn negative. Here you will see x to the raised power 1 is a whole number, but here in the second term again you can see -1 is not a whole number, so yes, it's not a polynomial. I hope this is clear for all of you. ये सीखने पड़ेंगे आप लोगों को, बोर्ड्स में अच्छे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं based on that. Okay, now let's do some questions. Wait a second. All right, let me write down some questions here. So first of all, I'm just writing down the first question. Root 3x to the raised power 3 plus 5x to the raised power 3 upon x to the raised power 5 plus 2. We need to check whether it's an algebraic expression or not. So we मैंने बताया no limit on the number of variable and coefficient can take any value. So we just need to check the exponent of the variable in each term. If I see in the second term, it's not in the simplified. So first of all, we have to simplify the expression. So the first term will remain as it is. Now, if we look at here, 5x cubed divided by x to the raised power 5. It's so simple. Use this law. A to the raised power m divided by a to the raised power n. We can directly subtract the exponents. We have already learned about this law in 7th and 9th grade and in 8th as well. So we have the same base x. Now we can directly subtract the exponents plus 2. So it will become what? Root 3x cubed plus 5x to the raised power minus 2 plus 2. Now again, if you just check, in the first one, 3 is a whole number, but minus 2 is not a whole number, so it's not a polynomial, non-polynomial. I hope this is clear for all of you. Now, let me write down another question. 5x to the raised power 7 plus 6 root x to the whole power 2 plus 5x cube. So we plus 7. We need to check whether it's an algebraic expression or not. Again, we need to simplify this first. Simplify करना पड़ेगा तभी हम check कर सकते हैं. So it will be written as 5x to the raised power 7 plus 6 root x whole square. 6 root x whole square, it means what? 6 root x whole square. See, square means we are multiplying the same number by itself. So we are multiplying 6 root x with 6 root x. So it will become what? 36 root x into root x will become x only. So that will be 36x plus 5x cubed plus 7. Now, again, if you just check, in each term, the power is what? 7 is a whole number. Here is 1. 1 is a whole number. 3 whole number. It is again 0, 0 is a whole number. So obviously it's a polynomial. So that's how you need to check. That's how you need to check. If an algebraic expression is not written in the simplified form, first of all, you have to convert the algebraic expression in the simplified form, and then you need to check the conditions. Then you will be able to tell the difference between polynomial and a non-polynomial. I hope all of you got it. Now, if you still have any queries, I'll be providing you a mail, or in fact, I'll be creating a broadcast group. And in that group, you can contact me. Anyway, so let's discuss about it further. Okay, let's talk about degree. Degree is what? Degree is nothing but the highest exponent of the variable in a polynomial. The highest exponent of the variable in a polynomial is called its degree. यानी किसी भी polynomial में वेरिएबल की जो सबसे ज्यादा पावर है वही इस पॉलिनोमियल की डिग्री होती है. Degree is very important. Degree is really important when it comes to number of zeros. I'll be telling you everything about it. See, I'm writing down. Okay, let's take the previous example. 5x to the raised power 7. 5x to the raised power 7 plus 36x plus 5x cube plus 7. Now, if you just check here, let me write down all the exponents. First, in the first term, the exponent is 7. 7 है. Second term में 1 है. Third term में 3. और यहाँ पर 0. X to the raised power 0. So obviously 7, 1, 3 और 0 में सबसे बड़ा क्या है? 7 है. So the degree of this polynomial is 7. आपको highest power check करनी है. 7. 7 is the degree of this polynomial. That's how you will check it. Another example. 3x cube plus 5z to the raised power 4 plus 6y plus 2. Again, we just need to check the highest power of the variable. See, variable can take, there is no limit on the number of variables, so variable to kuch bhi ho sakta hai. We just need to check the highest power. Here you can see 4 is the highest power, so degree of this polynomial is 4. Let me give you one more example. I'm taking another example. 3x cube plus 5y square z cube x square plus 7y to the raised power 4. So we need to check what is the degree of this polynomial. Here, it's very important. See, here in the first term, degree, or I mean, the highest exponent is, or I should say the exponent is 3. In the last term, it's 4. But in the middle term, you can see there are 3 variables involved and all of them are different. So what should be the degree in this case? Degree. Let me tell you about the degree. See, whenever you have such cases, if we have different variables, we can again we will find out the collective degree. We need to add all the exponents. 2 plus 3 plus 2. In that case, it's going to be 7. So the degree of this expression is going to be 7. I hope this is clear for all of you. So that's it for today. अब मैं थक गया हूँ, आगे नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा, बाकी कल देखेंगे. If you have any query, you can write in the comment section as well. Or you can ask me directly. I'll be providing you a mail. Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to end now.